Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
It's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
Because Florida full of fools. That's why. Salute to the great state of Florida. Donkey of the day for Wednesday, April 10th goes to a Florida man. His name is Ezekiel Hicks. Listen, man, I do not come in here every day and say, hey, what did people in Florida do crazy today? That is never my intent, but it's so many teachable moments that come from Florida, and it's things that make me think and question life often. And today's lesson is something that I have been thinking about lately, and that thing I have been thinking about is good deeds. Now, personally, I love doing good deeds. I love doing things for people, and the reason today's donkey hits home is because this is something I would do. Not only something I would do, I've had homeboys do this exact same thing. In fact, I remember being in Atlanta one year after Little Duval's Born Day party. I don't even remember what year it was. Drop on the clues bombs for Little Duval. And Little Duval did what the victim in this situation has done, all right? The victim, his name is Craig Brewer. He's 41 years old, and he is indeed a giver, a good Samaritan, who was dining in a Waffle House and decided, you know what, I'm going to pay for some people's food in here today. Not only did he pay for other people's food, he started passing out $20 bills to customers. Now, this is something I would do. Not passing out money to random people, but if I'm in line somewhere and someone is in front of me, and if they tell me like they listen to the Breakfast Club or they read my book, something like that, I'll pay for their food. Or sometimes I see people and they can't. Sometimes I see people and they can't afford to purchase everything that they ordered, and instead of having them have to put things back, I'll pay for it. Other times I pay for people's food just because the Spirit moved me to do it. I truly believe no one has ever become poor from giving, okay? I truly believe that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those that are giving more. Also, let's be clear on this, okay? It's people listening to me right now who will start hitting me with requests to pay rent and give them down payments for cars, help them with mortgages. No, that's not what the hell I'm saying or talking about, okay? I like to give when I like to give, not when you ask me to give. It's a difference. But Craig Brewer was in there showing love. You know what I'm saying? Paying for people's meals at Waffle House, handing out $20 bills, living his best life, being a blessing to others, as we all should be. And then here comes Satan. First of all, I want to poll the room. If you were in a restaurant and someone decided to pay for people's food and hand out $20 bills, how would you feel, Angela Yee?
I would say, what a blessing.
How would you feel, Envy?
Same thing. What a blessing.
Drum, rub your beard if you think it's a blessing. All right. Well, what if he paid for everyone's food but didn't pay for yours? Or one of the people you was with, how would you feel? How would you feel, Yee?
Targeted.
How would you feel?
Still a blessing. Still a blessing.
Yeah, you happy for everybody else,
Absolutely.
Right?
Still grateful for everybody else.
Drum, what about you? Rub your beard if you think that you'd be offended.
So they pay for everybody except for these two people?
This is the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go to WTSP CBS 10 for the report to see how Ezekiel Hicks acted.
A Good Samaritan was shot and killed over the weekend while he was handing out $20 bills and paying for meals for people at a Waffle House in Gainesville. Witnesses say Craig Brewster got into an argument with a woman who got upset that he didn't pay for her meal. That's when the 25-year-old named Ezekiel Hicks, who's a friend of the customer, got involved. Deputies say Hicks left the restaurant, grabbed a gun, went back inside and shot Brewer in the head. Hicks is now facing first-degree murder charges.
Whoa.
What?
I can't believe somebody would take it that far.
Florida. It's a lot to unpack here, okay? The sense of entitlement some people feel.
Wow.
All right, the sense of entitlement some people feel in the rejection aspect. I really feel like so many of us have been rejected in real life since we were kids, so we don't know how to handle it as adults. You know how kids have temper tantrums when they don't get what they want? If you don't nip that in the bud when they're young, they get older and don't know how to handle rejection and think they can get everything they want by making a whole lot of noise. All right, Ezekiel, Craig Brewer didn't owe you or your homegirl anything. If he chooses to pay for some people's meals in Waffle House, if he chooses to pass out $20 bills to people and skips you, so what? That's not your blessing. Pay for your patty melt plate yourself and keep it moving. All right, who was going to pay for your all-star breakfast if Craig Brewer wasn't there that day, huh? This is what I be talking about when I speak on the fragile male ego. Rejection leads to resentment, which often leads to retaliation, and this is yet another example. And people like Ezekiel make you question whether it's really worth it to help. Because all I'm seeing is a bunch of helpers being hurt because they choose to help. Why do we continue to hurt the very people that God sent to help us? When I hear things like this, when I see situations like Nipsey Hussle, it really makes you want to mind your business and either help people from afar or don't help at all. When I give, I am giving, not expecting anything in return. I repeat, when I give, I am giving, not expecting anything in return, especially violence. All right? They say no one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another. Well, what about when lightening the burden of others becomes a burden to you? Strange, cold world we live in, people. Please give Ezekiel Hicks the biggest hee-haw. As a matter of fact, let Remy Ma give him the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Jeez. All right.
Cold world, bro. Yes.
Now, the person that actually got the donkey, his friend is on the line.
Yes, Ezekiel Hicks, his friend's name is Stacy, and Stacy is hot. He called in earlier after the donkey ad. Listen to what he had to say.
Yeah, man, I need to holler at that dude, man, because that dude going out of pocket, man.
Now, he gave your family members donkey today?
Yeah, man. That's my people's, bro. Ezekiel Hicks, that's my dog, bro. My ace, my homie, bro. Charlamagne, bro. You don't know what's going on in the hood, bro. That story you just told, bro, that ain't the right story, bro.
So what's the right story?
What's the right story?
Bro, the right story is the same dude that you call a good Samaritan, bro. That dude is a fucking bully, bro. He said the story was he went in a restaurant and was putting his hands in people's food and slapping people's food.
And he slapped my cousin. He slapped my cousin Ezekiel Hicks, and that's when my cousin never left the building, and he shot him. If you're not worried about this is what I know.
Yeah, bro. I'm in the city right now. That's like I told you, bro. That's my peoples, bro. When you get on the radio, bro, speak facts, bro.
I can only speak what's being reported. That's what's in the paper.
We ain't ignorant, crazy, or stupid, Charlamagne, bro. Stop saying we ain't crazy in Florida, bro.
Yes, y'all are. But listen, I ain't going to argue with you, homeboy. But speak facts when you talk about.
But now that's what the news reported.
You should call the newspaper and be mad at them. Huh?
I already did that. Everybody reporting false news around here.
That's what I just said, bro. You reporting that you see on the news. That ain't right. That ain't fair, bro. That's my people, bro. You can
let me ask you a question.
Bro, if I was around you, I'd touch you, bro. That's my people, bro. I got love for him.
Let me ask you a question. I understand you got love for him, but how you mad at us for reporting what the paper reported? I'm not in the Waffle House. I don't know what's going on.
The paper ain't report that and if that paper did report it, you ain't got no business.
I'm looking at the paper right now. What are you talking about?
You ain't looking at no paper, bro. I can
so listen, let me ask you a question. So hold on. Listen.
Bro, I can screenshot you that the Gainesville Sun just printed. It don't say nothing about what you just said.
I'm reading the New York Post right now. It says a big-hearted man.
New York. We right here in Florida. We right here.
Bro, I'm not arguing with you about this, my brother.
Don't argue with me, bro. Just keep my people name out your mouth.
But thanks for clearing it up, man. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Be cool. Stay away from that.
Let me say something else to you. When you Google your man's name, that's all that come up is that story, by the way.
You can't tell me nothing about my man. You can't tell me nothing about it, bro. You know, no one never seen him, never talked to him. So shut your mouth when you talking about Ezekiel Hicks, bro.
I'm about to call the police on your bum ass. You clown ass.
All right.
Yeah, you listen, yes, we get our info from the news and newspapers, Florida. All right. And if you Google Ezekiel Hicks this morning, every single news outlet has the same exact headline. Good Samaritan shot, killed at Waffle House after paying for meals, handing out money. I don't care if you go to the Sun, I don't care if you go to BT, the Orlando Sentinel, if you go to ABC News, Yahoo. Everybody, Daily Mail, they all say the same exact thing. So I don't know what to tell you, okay? I'm just getting my information from the newspaper. And God bless Craig Brewer, who is now deceased, okay, because he was being a good Samaritan, according to all of these outlets, and helping people.
All right, well.
And somebody hurt him for helping. And that person that hurt him allegedly is Ezekiel Hicks. Sorry.
Well, Stacy told me to stay away from you because you're
Well, go hang with guys like Stacy, and you'll end up in jail, okay? Or dead.
All right. Well, I guess the positive note's up next.
Sure.
All right. You got positivity when we come back?
Of course.
All right.
That was positive just now.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Charlamagne the God here, and today's Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey and call my friend Michael if you've been hurt in a construction accident. 212-962-1020. That's 212-962-1020. Don't be a donkey.